Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my page. This is Sally coming at you from Riverside, all the way from California, from Sally Tadros Digital Outreach. I'm very happy to see you guys in the first live in 2023. I hope everybody had a nice holiday, a nice break, and a good New Year's Eve with everyone, with their loved ones. So it's my first live in this year, and I actually came in to share with you an article that I was reading on Forbes. I actually love reading the articles because it's I think it's more realistic and have a lot of good facts compared to other resources. It's actually about business startups. Whoever is thinking about starting their own business offline, it's like an average, and it's giving you an idea like how much to look out for as a startup. So I found that this is like a good comparison to compare between starting your business offline or online, because I know we're still in 2023, but the majority of people still would go for an offline business, and they will be more inclined and more comfortable starting their offline business more than the online business. So looking at their article here, like they are saying that to start with just to register your business, whatever kind of business you're planning to do, it's $145. The range is around $145 depending on the state. And they are saying, of course, there are multiple types of businesses, whether it's a sole business or a corporation or a partnership, you're getting into partnership with somebody, or even if it's LLC, which is limited liability company. Whatever type of business you're thinking about or you're trying to start, your registration will be $145. Then nobody starts a new business without researching and doing their homework, like, you know, what kind of market are they getting into, what is the competition offering, you know, what kind of product that they can put in order to stand out, and all that stuff. So most of business owners are not quite qualified to do the research on their own, and if they do, it will probably take them a long time. So if you hire a firm or somebody to do the research for you, they are saying it can range anywhere from $100 all the way to $30K, all the way to $30,000, depending on the type of business you're getting into. And also, no business doesn't need equipment. For any business that you're trying to start, you're gonna need equipment, and the range actually, it's between $10,000 all the way to $120,000. And they are breaking down, like, I'm not gonna go over all types of business, but like the top is the hotels and restaurants, or like hospitality industry. That's actually the peak that costs you the most. It starts from $120K. If you go down to real estate and rentals, it goes to $75K. Insurance and finance businesses, around $52K. Healthcare businesses, $27K, and then all the way down to the support, like administrative support or janitorial support to other businesses. This is starts as low as $11,000. Most of businesses, when you start, or even when you at any point in your business, you're going to need to keep inventory in order to have something on hand to fulfill any orders. You never know, like, when are you going to get a new order, and how big is it. So you're going to have inventory. And they are saying here as an advice, the inventory that you need to keep is supposed to be at least 10% from your projected sales, which means if you're planning to sell like 100K for 2023, then you need to have inventory around 10K, worth 10K. So you have merchandise in your office or in your home or whatever your storage will be around 10K. So this is, again, out of pocket expense. My favorite is the marketing and advertisement and website development. So marketing is essential for any kind of business. Like, you can have the most like delicious recipes to cook food, or like the best designs for fashion, or whatever your niche will be, but if you don't do the right marketing, nobody will be aware of it, and you're not going to get any customers. So marketing and advertising is essential actually, and they are saying that it's usually ranges between 8 to 10% a month from your revenue. It's 8 to 10% of your monthly revenue. And they are saying to start your business, if you need to develop a website, if you need to start a website and you're going to hire somebody professional to do this for you, this will range between $2,000 to $8,000. Well, what we have in our business platform, your website design is under $150, not $2,000 to $8,000. But anyway, of course, no business starts without insurance, so you're going to have to consider insurance, and there is bunch of different policies, again depending on the business type, the business size, and how many employees you have. You have professional liability insurance, you have business liability, you have workers' comp, and so on. But anyway, on average, it's the average cost is around $250 a month for the insurance policy. And again, if you will have employees work for you, you're going to have to again find payroll or bookkeeping person, somebody, or a system. It's either a software or a person to manage the payroll and bookkeeping, to keep your business running. And this is at least 15 to 30% of your budget. Last but not least, if you are going to rent your place, like all this will be applicable, like if you have your business maybe remotely, or like you're storing your stuff in your home, or you have your garage, or you're having storage, you're renting a place like a storage nearby. But if you're thinking to lease an office or to have like a more professional kind of place to run your business, the lease ranges from anywhere from $300 a month to $1,200 a month. When you think of leasing, then you have to pay for utilities as well, and the utilities here, they're saying it's $2.14 per square feet. So if you're going to rent an office space which is 500 square feet, this is actually around $1,070 a month for utilities. Last but not least, the supplies and furniture. If you're going to have an office, you're going to have furniture and running supplies, and this can cost you between 200 up to 1,000 a month. So the takeaway from all this, like I have read the bullet points and all the details that they are talking about, but like the takeaway is, like, if you think about it, just starting your offline business, it can cost you anywhere, like the minimum, if you do the math, it will be anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000. Plus the running expenses every month. So just the startup cost will be 20 to 30 grand, plus the running cost of any advertisements you're going to do with all the leases, the utilities, everything I have talked about before, which will range probably between like $2,000 a month. So this is another $25 a year. So with that said, we're talking about 50-60 grands that you have to put in advance before even starting to make $1. This is out of your pocket just to start your business, without until you build clients and you start gaining from your business. So it's pretty, like, for me, I can't afford it. Like, for me, it's really expensive. And besides the cost of, like, you can always go get a loan, or you can finance the money. This is not the issue. Is like, the issue is like, you have to think about other things that comes with the offline business. Your presence, you have to be available for your customers, for your clients, especially if you're going to open a store or like an office. So your availability, the time is very precious, so time costs you money, plus the headache of having employees, like running into stuff and dealing with their insurance, their maybe workers' comp if somebody get injured. So it's a big responsibility, and the outcome is not actually guaranteed. There is a lot of factors that plays into this. So my topic today is, like, if you're thinking to start, I'm not talking to people who are just like working as employees, like 9 to 5, and they are happy with their life and they are not looking into other things. I'm talking to people who are trying to look outside the box and trying to do something on the side, or maybe stop working and starting something of their own. This is whom I'm talking to. Please consider an online business before you move on to an offline business. You can take your time, do your homework, compare multiple things, and just before you jump into something that is going to cost you a lot and it will be hard to pull out of, and especially if it's your first time as a business person, just I encourage you to do your homework, because what I have just read, and by the way, this article was actually from January last year, January 2022, so I'm sure now the prices have even increased, have just like, you know, went up. It's almost a year ago this article was written, so I'm sure if they updated, the prices will be even higher. What we offer for you, like what we have on the plate, is like a one-stop shop to have your digital business from the comfort of your home. You can run your business from anywhere, so you don't have to worry about like renting or leasing a space, or having an office, or even having employees work for you, and all this hassle of the insurance and paying utilities. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about the merchandise. What are you going to sell? The logistics around it. Where are you going to store it? And is your products expiring soon? Do they have a shelf life? Returns, refunds, upset clients. There is a lot of headache that comes when you have your offline business, where with our platform, with our business model, you don't have to sell anything to anyone. You don't have to bug anyone. We teach you the marketing. We teach you all the tools and the trainings that you need to start your online business from the comfort of your home at a very comfortable, like very affordable startup cost. Like, it's not even a fraction of what I mentioned, and you still get the mentorship, you still get the coaching. When you start your own business, there is no one to tell you like left or right, go here or go there, or like, you just have to figure it out. As an entrepreneur, if you're by yourself and starting something on your own, you're gonna have to figure it out for the most part. But we have a mentorship program. We have somebody that walks alongside you throughout your stages of building your business and scaling it. And it's proven. Our system is proven for years, and we are tax registered in many countries. So I'm just here to let people, like because I know I'm not usually a big believer of like New Year's resolution, or like we're starting a new year so we have a new resolution, because I think anyone can do anything that they want at any time of the year. It doesn't have to be the beginning of the year, and usually they fail. Like, usually whatever resolution you will have, they will fail throughout like the year. You're not going to continue them, at least from my experience. But because I know this is the time of the year when people usually would think about something they would like to do, or something that they would like to achieve on personal or professional level. So this is why I thought to come and reach out and start just being like an eye-opener for you, that there are other options that you might consider, and you will afford it more comfortably than any other options that you find out there. And again, the choice is always yours. We don't push anyone to join us. Our system actually brings the interested people to us. It attracts all the leads to us. We don't have to go knock doors or sell anything. We have a proven system that is amazing, and it's working very well with all business owners in our community. So just give it a try, and my website is below the live. If you want to sign up for our free webinar, it will give you more information about the business. And if you'd like to move forward in the steps, get in touch with me, and I will be happy to connect with you. Okay, have a good night, guys, and see you in the next live. Bye.